On the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That one goes for 24 yards. First down, Mariota. Completes it to Davis. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Mariota. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
54, light 54. Come on, baby.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Go!
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
Makes the score Raiders 38.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Go! 30 base. 36. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Get it.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. That's the rookie with a catch, A.J. Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Brett Kern now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline.
Come on, man. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time I have to leave the booth.
That QB's trash. Let's go. Check 52. Check the backer. Check the backer.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now this throw caught left side. A gain of 22.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now,
the football comes out. Jacobs lost it.
wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Right there in the middle, 55. not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
From the 35 on second down, Carr. It's caught by Davis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 18. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment and shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Only 4 yards on that gain, but, you know, a lot of people would say that's like getting 9 in normal circumstances since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here, second very short.
Yeah, I still don't think that you can count it in the stats that way at contract time.
No, it still goes down as 4, not 9. 4 yards the pickup, first down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
They've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Again, it's Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's got his man Sharp complete. The end result, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. That's complete to Sharp. And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Tannehill now to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get your reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Tannehill keeps on the sneak. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big...
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. From his linebacker's spot, Vontaze Burfict with a sack. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now, you want it? Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Today's final score, Raiders 40.
Yeah. How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright.
Yeah.
I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag, like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Putting live from the winner side, ready to try, keep a different vibe. It's you you will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't get your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. Now what I do, lace up the shoes, chase up the rings. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up, they used used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame that on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by they self.
That's why you treat me like you're good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they believe me. I give them just
yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight.
Hey boys, coming out of yesterday's practice, we all know it wasn't good enough. Today's practice, it's gotta be great. Game day's coming fast. Let's go out here and let's be great, okay?
Go, side.
So icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. Just tell me why to sell. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself.
Here we go, side.
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself, yeah.
Here we go, side. Hey, side. Here we go, side. Side. Here we go, side. Hey, side. Here we go, side. Hey, side. Side. Hey, side.
Reset.
Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the Arizona, better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet.
Reset.
I go Super Saiyan, Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down.
We're gonna start.
Eat, well, watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state brought me
Reset.
week now? I was on the street designer sheets now. Different missions when I speak to her. Find the social fishing. Who the cool? It wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Reset. We're gonna set. Reset.
This is it. You only got one shot. Time to go for gold.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn the corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
We're gonna start. Reset. We're gonna start. Reset. We're gonna start. Reset. We're gonna start. Reset. We're gonna start. Set. Reset. We're gonna start. Reset. We're gonna start. Reset.
No pressure, but this is it. We are going for gold.
Reset.
You know what, man? That was pretty darn good. And you know what really gets me excited? The fact that I know we can get better.
We're gonna start.
You guys have so much room to improve still. That is exciting. Let's go out here and next practice, let's improve.
Reset. Go side.
Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play on. Gotta go hard, I can never play wrong. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come around. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been running for a minute and I'm still. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out.
Reset.
Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Reset. Reset. Go set. Reset. Go set. Reset. Go set. Go set.
Championships, all my records go hard. It's a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over her, I'm in the pit. Did it here with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I take them. I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made the play work. I don't think they really heard me like move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them.
All right, strap them up. Pull up your big Pritches, this is for gold.
Reset. 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 We're gonna start. She want bring the lines in. She wanna pull up to the crib. We can't dine in. Up right away. Reset. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here and diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Reset. When you making bets, can make friends. Cause I know that you're gonna Reset. Saying amen, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, damn saucin'. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a faucet. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Reset. We're gonna start. Reset.
All right, this is it. The gold standard. We are going for gold.
We're gonna start. Reset. We're gonna start. Reset. We're gonna start. Reset.
Flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone got a jet mode. Bad people need presto. If you wanna go, let's go. We ain't going nowhere with that show. I just wanna see more presto. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sons on replace those. Never save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put this on the floor like we keep it score. 16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist.
Reset. Real set.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man. Got him. Man can't ball like this. Masterpiece. Stretch your distance. I'm
go set. Reset. Here go set.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my
Reset.
First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back.
Here go set. Reset.
Run it back. Hello.
Set. Reset.
That's the way my nigga talking. I
Here go
ain't
set.
coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my back.
Reset.
Pass that with a pass when the money falls. Clap when the that's fast as the money low. I'm a ground man. When it come back, I'ma give
Here go set.
when the check hit the direct hit.
Reset.
When the check hits the direct hit, I'm sad. They say that it's the money. I'm like 10
Go set.
over and out. That's gonna make you up.
Reset.
Why you do that like that?
Here go set.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in
Reset.
my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back.
Here go set. Set. Reset.
Yeah.
Reset.
One up and up is magic.
Here go set.
Gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't
Reset.
have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I'm loving for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going
Here go
back
set.
to back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene,
Reset.
daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music ain't got action. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set try to catch me lacking.
Here go set. Reset.
He won't have to struggle. See it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel
Here go
like
set.
I ain't ate in weeks,
Reset.
been off the muscle. Oh yeah, we ride. For my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side.
This one is for gold.
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it.
Reset.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror.
Hey, big fella, swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week. You know what? Today you got better. Keep it up.
You say that you proud of me.
Reset.
Turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claiming they
Yo,
be
son.
loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart,
Reset.
he's fighting that case. So many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes?
Here we go, son.
Shorty, use up. Can't treat you like my
Reset.
ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Greg had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, they go crazy. I get 80 a
Reset.
show. Say my money, stack it up. It look like
Reset.
a
it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my way, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, I go. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back and laughing.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, set. Reset.
Honey, I dash, got it on
Here we go,
smash,
set.
foot on the gas. I would not
Reset.
crash, they would not stop me. Tempo, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands.
Here we go, set.
I'm in the man, oh, deal with the hands.
Reset.
I do what I they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas.
Here we go,
I would
set.
not crash, honey. Yeah, they can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with Emma. Damn, attacking like damages. Every day they attack on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a animal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. They can keep every shit unanimous. Hit jobs, all things can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warrior. Guaranteed. I remember when they all was young on the dash. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I would not crash, they would not stop me. Tempo, copy, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands.
We're gonna start.
Man, I'll deal with the hands.
Reset.
I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I would not crash, honey y'all dash.
Reset.
I need a ring and a trophy.
Go,
I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can cover the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This shit we ain't taking no loss. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. We call us up making a name. I put on the jets, the coast regret even letting them stay in the game. See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I ain't lying in the jungle. Try not to fumble. Rumble, young, mumble. Never skip nor stumble. I take all proof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Work fantastic. Dominated every facet. Pocket like that. Look on the blitz. Got it on. Put in the crash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash.
Reset. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, set. Reset. Fuck. Here we go, set. Reset. Here we go, set. Reset. Reset.
Ice cream whip, triple school.
Reset.
3 strikes, ain't got nothing to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide.
king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many mil. Cause bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gang saying hippies. Women like think you know what I'm about. I'm not. The stereotypes, they do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but them LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clippity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice. Taking notice. Taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch and you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for them that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist,
I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got choked, long. Say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent my 10 on my 50. Ex-slick, then hit with the back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things, pull out the VIP. Suck to a nut, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crush.
Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist,
so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog, I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. You don't want problems. You don't want smoke, no. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. Yeah, I've been so my frustration. I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like black, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. You don't want problems. You don't want smoke, no. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again.
sad about it, so sad about it.
Fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready look and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole